radio
lyricist.
Listeners, Baltimore Flava radio listeners. How's everybody?
All right. So the last song is on your new project?
It will be actually.
Okay.
We actually worked that out to give them something a little bit more special. So we said we're gonna go ahead and add that one. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody that appreciated the bomb. And like I said, if you want to appreciate it more, you can go check it out. iTunes, Amazon, Apple Music, Google Play, Tidal, Spotify, whichever your pleasure.
How you normally classify genre of music?
How my genre of music?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been classified as it's hip hop, but based on the fact of the matter that I've been identified as a neo-lyricist, it's kind of like, it's like hip hop with, soul and substance and quality and energy.
Vibe.
Yeah, energy, but then like a cool collective vibe and a nice calm wave. Like,
Do you have any hype?
Yeah, I got some.
I know you do as a person. Yeah. Do you rap kind of smoothly?
Yeah. I have some records where the concept has generated energy in it. So.
Okay. How about the bomb? Is that a upbeat tempo or is that?
You know what? Actually, when I first heard it, I really felt like it was like a laid back joint. You know what I mean? That's why I kind of, when I came up with the concept with the record, I was really kind of on some chill, like, And then when I just was sitting writing it, I was just in like a real calm mood. So it just felt like it needed to be delivered that way. So.
It's a contrast to who you are, because you are full of energy, but you smooth when you get on that mic. It's a different energy.
Honestly, when I get on the mic, I get really, really at peace. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what comes across.
A cliche thing to say to be in zone and everything, but like in zone means like you focus and you zone and everything out. And I'm absorbing and observing everything around me. But on the same token, it's kind of still like the energy of the record doesn't let me lose my calm and sense of the vibe. You know what I mean? So.
I see. Moving your fingers. Come on, Sully. Okay, so how long you been playing with music? You've been in the game for how long?
Officially since 2010, maybe top of 11. But I mean, it generated itself within me like back in my college days. Huh?
Did you come in with the style that you have now?
When I really first started like freestyling in the college dorms back in like 2000. It was just like kind of going everywhere saying if I could do it or not. You know what I mean? Saying if I like to hold the rhythm, like honestly saying if I like to do it. And then when I started really composing my music, I really didn't have a specific definition or defining concept for myself. So I was just going like, how whatever comes and gets composed, it gets composed. And then as time progressed, as I matured, as I got older, you know what I'm saying, I kind of wrapped it all into this creative ball of the concept which is J.Sully now.
Okay, so what I do know about J.Sully is that you are a true lyricist, a wordsmith. So you play with words a lot. And I know rappers that play with them in their rap, but that's because they learned it for that rap. That's not them as a person. I can hear some people really spitting some smart stuff on the mic, but when you talk to them regularly,
right.
that doesn't go with
You don't
that.
even know what they be talking
about. So I did hear college. I don't know if that was a part of that.
Probably looked in the dictionary for a few
Right.
minutes.
They went to go find what they were looking for.
Yeah, I can honestly say with I ain't gonna say no assumption or anything that, my education over the course of the years helped within my creation because, I tap into not so much tap into the education that was, that I absorbed going through school, but just what I do is I make sure that my material and my project and my concepts has to match, my spirit. It has to match, the maturity level that I'm at. It has to match the defining parts of my characteristic or I'm not going to feel comfortable with, you know what I'm saying? I borrowed up a lot of stuff and threw it in the trash because it vernacular is cool. Rhyming wise, it's cool, but it just didn't fit with
Find his trash can. There's the vault. There's the vault.
Receptacle.
So do you feel in today's age of consciousness that people are more easily able to gravitate to the type of music that you make?
I'm gonna say this. The people that can tune themselves or be in tune with the concept of creation that I deliver, I can say they can do that with absolute certainty. I mean, there's going to be people that don't. I mean, it's people that necessarily don't enjoy or vibe off music for the sake of the concepts that I create. And that's, that's pretty, some people enjoy what the trend is of nowadays, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? It's just that the artist that I am and how I view artistry as a whole, I can't go into that lane. You know what I'm saying? So, some people might say that's putting yourself in a box, but it's like, no, because I feel like, I'm going to be diverse in what I deliver within my substance anyway. So,
it's a happy medium as far as age groups are concerned. And I might just be speaking for myself and not my whole age group, but it's calm enough that, some of the hip hop today, if you're 35 and older, you might not be into it.
Can't grasp.
You can't get there. Right. You have a style that's fluid that allows me and some of my friends to be able to enjoy your music, and it's still hip hop and it's still rap. So that's a good thing. The bigger your audience is, the bigger your sales are. So talk to this go live too. This the over 35 over here.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing in the subject or the conversation of diversity and versatility. Like, I don't never want to just speak to one audience. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just appeal to one ear. So it's like, in order to do that, you have to, and going into the cliche of stepping outside of your comfort zone. Sometimes I've over course of time and a little bit of trial and error have found where I'm comfortable stepping out of my comfort zone.
Okay, so comfortable. Not to put you on the spot, but I've been in some spaces with you, and it's like a J.Sully. Are you comfortable with all the attention?
I mean, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
I know what it's for, and I know what it's about. So it's like, I take it for what it is. I take everything about for what it is. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Right.
So, what type of have you endured any obstacles where as though it's like a little bit harder to navigate through music? I mean, because a lot of artists that come up here say the support level. You have some that says they don't get a lot of support from people in Baltimore. They say it's like a crab in a barrel city, but
right.
So like has that affected you in any how?
No. No? I like to create, man, and the people that support and listen to my creations is cool. I'm fine with that. The people who don't, the way I feel, it's not even with an ego thing, but the way I feel, at some point in time, you'll gravitate to it because I know that at certain points in time, or at some point in time, I'm going to create or deliver something that's going to tap into some part of you for whatever reason, and even if it's one of the smallest parts, right. I've done my mission. You know what I'm saying? Like I just generally want to provide a good spirited feel when it comes to what you're listening to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you pop in my CD or you pull it up on your phone and track 1 ain't kicking to you, cool.
Go to track 2.
Track 2 will probably get you.
Yeah.
And if it's 12, by the time you get to the 12, you're probably 3, maybe 7 and 8 might have grabbed you. Maybe 9 and 10 too. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm not bothered that 1 and 2 don't grab you or nobody in the room, because it might be a thing where 3, 4, 5, and 6 grab everybody in the room. You know what I mean? And
so if you weren't you, what do you like about you? Your music, you could talk about yourself.
I know
it's okay.
That's tough, right? That's tough on me.
If you were not you, but you were watching you, what do you like about you?
I like the fact that that the enjoyment I get out of the music is literally like creating it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not like I enjoy the response that I get because the response matches the I guess the goal that I have from the creation. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that and I enjoy that much as well. But bottom line, for real, I really enjoy the creation part of it. I enjoy the studio sessions. I enjoy the rehearsals that I'm going to do for my stage performances. You know what I'm saying? Everything else that come with it is cool. Speaking to you guys, speaking to the public, and speaking to the people that are supporters and all that, that's fine. You know what I mean? I don't care if it's 100 supporters or 2 supporters. I like talking and I like speaking. And because when you speak to the people that support, you know what I'm saying, they're going to inquire as to, where's your drive, where that come from. And they're going to ask, something that they may be a fan of yours and they want to get a little bit more insight. You know what I'm saying? So I enjoy kind of letting people connect with that part of me so they can get a more further understanding, because you develop more of a pure and a more sincere and supportive fan like that.
Do people tell you what you should do? I like that joint, but do they do that?
They try.
They try. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the J.Sully Show. I know you got about 5 things you need to tell people. He does not need us at all. He is the MC, a host. He's a lot of things, but words are involved. Go ahead, take it from the top, sir.
Man, well,
you got to say this just J.Sully first.
Okay, well, this is your man, the neighborhood friendly neo-lyricist, J.Sully. Please don't forget the dot, never the dash.
Not the period.
Artist, event producer, coordinator, creator, and I got a lot of things coming up, man. And special shout out to everybody who was involved and supported and helping the creation of all the entities and all the events and concepts and projects I got going on, man. Because it's gonna be something special and epic. But yeah, I had to say I got a couple of things going on by the grace of the Most High. So is this where I'm supposed to start doing the plugins? Because I gotta make sure that there's approval for selfish plugins.
You can do it better than we can.
Well, I tell you what. Actually, like I said, I got my single out titled "The Bomb" that you heard. That's available on all digital music platforms. Coming up this week, this Friday, August 4th, and shouts out to the whole Ceasefire Project and everything. Please go support that. But August 4th, I will be at Club Reverb. There's an R&B show. I'm not as sure what the title is, but I will be hosting that night. It's Club Reverb, 2112 North Charles Street. The event starts at 8 o'clock. Again, they gave me the info, but they didn't give me the info, so I'm not sure exactly what their mission is. Like I said, I know it starts at 8, but it's going to be a dope event because they wouldn't have gave me the phone call if it wasn't going to be a dope event. So if you got a chance, come out. Like I said, it's an R&B event, Club Reverb, 2112 North Charles Street.
This Friday? This Friday. And watch your social media for further updates.
Absolutely, yes. Trust me, check all my social media outlets for further updates. At Instagram at J.Sully82, Facebook, Facebook.com/Gemini, like the Zodiac, SULLY. And you can hit you can check out my personal page too. It's JARRON Johnson. And then Saturday, August 5th, I'll be back at Club Reverb, 2112 North Charles Street. A good friend of mine, Drizzy the Don, is creating a pop-up hip-hop event that I'll be performing in. I think that's from 8 to 1. And I think the admission might be like $10. But that's going to be a dope event. Shout out to Drizzy the Don. He was on one of my events titled Live Loud, Love Music, second session, and he came through and shut it down. And then, like I said, he just reached out to me and said, you know what I'm saying, if I had the time, could I come through? So we're going to go through there and have some fun. And then I'm shooting... Well, since we in here, Radio on Fire, Baltimore Flava Radio.
Featuring J.Sully.
I'm actually shooting a video for what will be my next single release titled Stoner Music. We'll be shooting that video August 6th at a private disclosed location. Sorry, guys. But you'll see that visual coming soon. And then we can get into the grand scheme of things. September 9th, 2017, for all those who may have waited and all those who have supported the previous projects, I will be officially releasing the analog mixtape, TAM 3 Transitions. 9917. Yeah, dropping TAM 3 Transitions. It's a project that's going to have a little bit of a to be continued conclusive feel. Because I'm gonna step into a different lane with some projects that I'm doing. Like I said,
it's coming up with the title of that.
It started with after I did my first project was called the Prelude EP, and I'm all about chronological order. I kind of got OCD, so I'm all about chronological order. So I started coming up, thinking about how I'm gonna develop my brand as an artist and my creations and my projects. So I always look at music like I said, just like everybody else in the room. You know what I'm saying? We like music connoisseurs. So it's like it's in our spirit. And when I thought about music, I think about today's music, yesterday's music, and everything. And I put it in two descriptions of the digital side and then the analog side. And not in a literal sense. And the analog side is just, the pureness of it and everything, where the digital side would be the now and today's and the trends and whatnot. So with that being said, from just coming up with the project, I knew it was going to be a mixtape, wanted to make it unique to myself. So I said, we're just gonna call it the analog mixtape. And then when I looked at the letters, they came out to me like, you know how the TV shows do. It was like, Tam. And then I started developing this OCD fascination with what you call them? I'm losing the word right now.
Spinners.
Oh my goodness, I'm losing the word.
You're a
wordsmith. Come on.
Oh my goodness, and that's crazy, right? Like showing up.
You know, 5 words.
Acronyms. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I came up with the fascination acronyms. So
there's another one.
You know, so it just, and then with the acronym of TAM, it made it a little bit more promotable because people could, you know what I mean, not relate to it because it's TAM, but it's easy to remember. So, you know, I did TAM 1 and people enjoyed it. Did TAM 2. TAM 2 did actually really good in street sales. Like I was proud of that. Appreciate all the support. So just in my transition and going where I want to go with my music and my projects going forward, I just, you know, kind of said, you know, let's put a little bit of a conclusive stamp on the TAM series right now. So I felt as though the time was necessary to drop this third installment.
Any collabs on it?
Yeah, I got the wonderful queen who just helped me let me grace the stage with her release party. I got Shy Lady Heroin.
Nice.
I got my brother Mr. Mahad, my Jimmy bro and fellow homie from all the way back in the hood, all the way back in the day, Harper the Don. Who else I got on that? I really don't have that many. It's more. I try to give myself to the people as much, so I don't want to saturate it with, you know, features or what have you. But yeah, Shy Lady Heroin, Mr. Mahad. I'm gonna have Keita Murray. She's a wonderful artist from Baltimore, Maryland that I worked with a couple of years ago. We did this video for her record.
She moved down to Atlanta, right?
Yeah. So we ain't did nothing since Shake, Rattle, Rock and Roll. By the way, Shake, Rattle, Rock and Roll is still on YouTube. Go check that out. It's Keita Murray featuring J.Sully. You'll love it.
You're currently hosting. You're requesting the help from your social media fans and followers to help you decide on the cover.
Yeah, absolutely. So shout out to Auntie. So currently right now I have a poll going out on social media to decide the final cover art selection for TAM 3 transitions.
Are you really going to take if like they vote? Are you going to take that vote?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to do it until it's I think what I post. I'm going to run it. We're going to run a poll for the next 10 days. So by August 12th, I'm going to tally up the numbers and whichever numbers wins. You know what I'm saying? And then because I feel like that's another part that incorporates the people and the supporters. Like I feel like you guys are so supportive and so genuine with your spirit. And I feel like that involvement is just another part of paying homage and appreciation to you guys. Because honestly, as an artist, without you guys, we're nothing. We're nothing but somebody just rhyming rhymes in a room. That's all. So I'll be running that for the next 10 days, like I said, until August 12th. So, you know, go to however you can find it. Go to my page. Go to my J.Sully page.
Go to my page.
Go to.
Because you get ready to put it all, move everything you said over.
Yes, man.
So everybody can
we're gonna share it to everybody's pages and lend your opinion. If you like A, pick A. If you like B, pick B.
B.
If B win, B's gonna win. If A it is, it is.
And that's for 10 days.
Yep.
That you're gonna run
from now until August 12th, we're gonna run the poll. And also what's happening is when you make your pick, we're just asking that you leave a brief explanation as to why, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't see you just pick. I want to know why you picked it. You know what I mean? Because it just helps me further progress as an artist and be able to deliver exactly the quality that everybody that supports and listens is needing in the world. So, you know.
Nice. Okay, so we got 3 things. Do you have any more things?
Yeah. So, like I said, yeah, that's the release part.
Looking at.
I know, right? Yeah. So
I didn't know if that was
into the project, right? And by the way, the project release for TAM 3 is also going to be followed by the same night we're having a release party celebration for TAM 3. That's going to be going down at Club Reverb as well, 2112 North Charles Street. We're doing that from 8 to 1. The admission will be $10. I got an outstanding artist roster that's going to be performing as well. The actual event is going to be called Taylor the Tape 2. For those who attended my Taylor the Tape 1, you understand the concept into how I did the stage performances and all. So trust me, you'll love Taylor the Tape 2. Please come out. So I also have an entity called Suno Entertainment, which is my production company that I do my events under. And I have a partner by the name of Ren Avery. Some people know as Hamlet, some people know as Ren Avery, but that's my homie. And she has an event concept called the Conclave. Back in a month or two ago, we did the first one, which was Chianti and Conversation. So August 19th, starting at 8 o'clock, actually. August 19th, again, at Club Reverb, 2112 North Charles Street. We will be doing Rose and Repartee.
Do you own that club?
Huh?
I said, do you own that club?
we got like four things. We got a good business relationship. You know, shout out to Mike Diamond and Ingvar, man. I love them guys, man.
All right, who's that on your shirt?
Oh, so this brand on here is it's AG3 Life. It's a part of the American Greed clothing brand. That's originated and created by my man Ronnie Edmondson Jr. I'm sorry, brother. I met him a while ago because he's the brother of Jersey Sean, which is an R&B artist.
That's what I see. Actually, I met him too.
Yeah, good man. Listen, good bro, man. They my bros. Like, me and Sean was under the same entertainment company for a little while, and then when I did my first event down Reverb, Taylor the Tape, I met Ronnie, and then subsequently, me and Ronnie hooked up, said we got an idea, and thus our event that's called Live Loud, Love Music that we've done since the start of the September 16. Has started to flourish, and we did a couple of those, and all the shouts out to all the people that came out and supported, and I'm gonna get to that part in a minute too. But this is his clothing line. Go check. I want to say you can go to ag3life.com, or you can go to Instagram at ag3life. At American Greed Clothing, and you can check out what he got. And I want to say that the .com is right in the link. If you want to make a purchase, you can go straight to the internet, make a purchase. He got some dope pieces, trust me.
All right, as we come to the end of the Sully Show, did we get all your what's coming up? You got it all?
Oh no, one more.
Go ahead.
You forgot to mention the hat too.
I was going to get the hat too.
Because my man, trust me, I would not do my man Shelly bad. So my man Shelly helping hands. He see me. I know he see me. I'm rocking one of his hats, man. This is a good brother. He is one of Baltimore's. He is for Baltimore. He is a Baltimorean. Absolutely for Baltimore.
Right.
Stamped, tried, tested, and true. So please, if you see him and you see an entity he's involved with, if you see an event he's putting on, please go out there and support him, man, because he's not doing it for himself. He's doing it for this city that we call home and that we live in, and that we need to keep thriving in positivity and good spirit and energy, man. So, I most certainly had to come out and rock his apparel, Shelly's Helping Hands. You want to go follow his page, go to his links, make you a purchase, go get you some of the apparel, because trust me, it's cool. And then I will have to give Radio on Fire and Baltimore Flava Radio the exclusive announcement that Live Loud, Love Music, to all the people who supported Live Loud, Love Music, third session is going down. Club Reverb, 2112 North Charles Street, October 21st from 8 to 1. You know what I'm saying?
What is it?
Pretty much Live Loud, Love Music is an artist showcase performing event that caters to the stoner enthusiasts of our fair city, extending out our city, just the stone enthusiasts of the world.
Okay.
So, they came out, the people come out, they enjoy it. They enjoy the performances. They enjoy themselves. They enjoy the atmosphere, the ambiance, you know what I'm saying? The treats, you know what I'm saying? So, tickets will be coming soon for my release party and the Live Loud, Love Music third session. Shouts out to my partner Sean, and shout out to my partners B-Dub and Alfonso, my man Fonzo Rowe. But like I said, August 19th, Rose and Repartee. These tickets are $15. It includes complimentary rosé, and it's Dr. Ren Avery. She'll be coming on to discuss some very interesting, salacious topics, if you will. Chianti and Conversations was a very good situation.
All right, close.
You got some people right now Googling
that. I was going to wait for that. All right, so this is J.Sully. Close it up.
Yes,
Start with this is J.Sully.
This is J.Sully, your neighborhood friendly neo-lyricist, saying that every entity and all in situations that I've announced here tonight, please come out if you got time and support. And I appreciate y'all. Continue to support me, my brand. I will continue to stand and deliver and bring you nothing but quality and substance. Shout out to Baltimore Flava Radio. Shout out to Radio on Fire. Shout out to the DJ Coach. You know, she the homie. She already the homie. My man, Mr. McGraw, sitting to the right of me, man.
Yeah, we gotta get you back on the show again, man.
Check me out on J.Sully's next release. Auntie Nina in the house.
September 9th, man. I'll have hard copy projects. Me and the team still trying to figure out exactly where we're gonna release it digitally. So, you know, that information to come forward. You guys know, if you know me, you know, as soon as the information come, I put it out there. So appreciate everything. Appreciate all of y'all. Love is love, man. Keep the energy high in the sky. Keep your hands waving right where that energy is.
Take the mic.
Wait.
We have it, J.Sully here at Baltimore Flava Radio. Back to Jay McGraw.
Where can people find you on social media?
Okay, so Twitter at Gemini Sully, Gemini like the Zodiac. At Instagram at J.Sully82, J.Sully. Facebook.com, Gemini like the Zodiac, Sully. My personal page, send me a message on my fan page, and we'll see if we can approve that.
Right.
That's pretty much. Listen, if you want to get into my former projects, they're all available on J.Sully, JSULLY.bandcamp.com. And again, my latest single, The Bomb, is on all major digital platforms: iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, YouTube, and then streaming on Spotify and Tidal. So I appreciate y'all, man. Go get that. I promise you won't be disappointed.
Appreciate you, Sully. Thanks for coming in, making it work.
Thanks for having me, Auntie.
I'm glad. And we are here at Baltimore Flava Radio wish you the very best with success with all your careers. We think it's this. We know this is it. But that's going to go to something else just because of who you are.
Thank you.
So load up and enjoy.
Appreciate it.
And we're going to have all of your projects on Baltimore Flava Radio .net.
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, on sale. Like, he's selling them for $5. We're going to sell them for $40 because we get ours off the top.
Off the top.
Business is business.
I had to do it from his
business. Like, no, Sully, no, nephew, don't go there. They going to take it off the top.
That's what's up, man.
All right, we're going to go turn this into DJ Cole. This is Baltimore Flava Radio.
Radio.
Live on radio. Yeah, we're going to end with her.
Yeah. So y'all not going to say goodbye?
I am. I'm doing that right now.
Yeah, it sounded like a goodbye.
What you got going on? What you got going on again this week, man?
Northwestern Wildcats. Shouts out to J.Sully, a Wildcat.
Yeah, Wildcat forever.
That's about a 20-year difference there. Yeah. So I'll be hanging out with the Wildcats out the cage this Friday. Make sure you get on my page.
Don't worry about it, y'all.
BOW on Facebook.
All right, do a proper exit. You got to shout out your social media, everybody. That includes y'all, too, which y'all never do.
I'm going to go ahead and start. Follow me.
Including her.
DJ Co _SYL on Instagram. Cody is it on Facebook. At DJ Co Be More is my DJ business name. That's it.
Salute. Nina Dow on Facebook. Party Tech 1 on Instagram. It's just easy to Google me.
J McGraw 1 on Instagram. J McGraw on Facebook and Twitter. This is Baltimore Flava Radio, radioonfire.com.
Calm.